morning. How are you? Welcome. It's that time of year where we gather around with friends and family and get a cup of cocoa or coffee and sit by the fire and get ready to spend like 80 to $100 because it's Figura Obscura Day, baby. That's right. It's Figura Obscura Drop Day. We're here to talk about it. We got some guests. I'm woken up because this is my second cup of coffee and I had bacon, so I'm fired up. Can't wait for you guys to see this. Who we got in the chat here? We got Kirby. Too early. Yes, too early, Kirby. I don't know what time that was, but that was 7 o'clock. Yeah, a little too early. Dave Orkins up here at 7:30. Mr. Ortega, Noble Young, Jeremy Govier, Chris Johnson, what's up, Chris? Dub3, what's up, sir? El Tidy, what's up to you, sir? Great hanging out with you last night. My brother, TJ Williams, it's Tom, H is silent. And Rogue One Photography, what's going on, man? Legends Collector, good hanging out with Dylan last night. Michael Casper, Kevin Maboots, what's up, buddy? Michael Morales, Stephanie, who was with us all last night, in the chat, not on the show, but in the chat. Ben K, what's up, Ben? Beanie Trevor's my new favorite. Okay, well, I figured it goes with the whole winter thing, so switch it up. Haven't worn this in a while. Anthony is up. Of course, he's up early. Guaisagwe Echevarria. Rob Zamora, what's up, Rob? Mark Calvo, wow. What's up, Mark? It's 14:30. Let me do that. That's 2:30, right? Am I right? 2:30? Cool. So he's ready to go. Hedgehog action. It's so hot right now. Okay. Blake is here. I don't know what that's in reference to. I must have missed it. 5:30 a.m. Rick, what's up, Rick? Heinrich is here. What's up, Heinrich? Ludwig. We get a lot of people on these days, man. It's crazy. So hit that like, please, so more people know we're here. Because, when you hit that like, it lets people know we're live. Michael Carter. Michael Casper, I said. Edgardo, what's up, Ed? Kevin Boots coming through with the $4.99. Not necessary, man, but I appreciate it. Grab a cup of coffee. Maybe some creamer. Definitely some creamer. And, well... I'd love to drink coffee black. It would be great, but I just can't. And prep to drop some money. Yes. Mm-hmm. That's right. That's right. Hey, Roheen, what's up? How's it going? And I think that's... No, we got Junkian Crafts and Builds. What's going on? And, yeah, all tidy. So... All right, let me bring my guests on here, and we'll get going. We got a couple people so far, and I think more people will be joining us soon. We'll be dropping in. What's up, Greg? Hey, what's up, Anthony? Anthony's here. First up, he is inevitable. He was with us last night, as he is just about every night of the week. You can find him on YouTube. Of course, it's Curtis. What's up, Curtis?
Hey, Trevor.
And he'll be going live this afternoon with myself and a bunch of other... people. I won't spoil the surprise unless he wants to. I think he's got it up there. But anyway, it's Hedgehog action. Here he is. It's Hedgehog action.
Oh my God!
I almost wore that. I didn't know that Jonathan was going to be on. I almost wore that this morning.
It goes really well with the shirt too. It's. Really
I decided to. This is my only Figura, so I decided to go with the one.
I did the same thing.
Yeah. I was saying my only one is Krampus. The only one I got is Krampus, and I really do want the Frankenstein. I got to pick up a Frankenstein because that's just a cool head.
Yep.
I like the Monkey King Santa. Because it's like the whole figure. It's not just the head. Like that
is cool.
I do like that one as well. I do like. There he is. His wallet is feeling moist. It's Big Dub. Squeeze it.
My wallet is filling. I've not been too bad so far this weekend, but it could be bad today.
Really? Because every video I see of you, you're at another toy show. You're at another.
There's an additional pile.
You're hunting for a grail. Okay, all right, just the weekend.
Yeah.
One of these days, man, I gotta see your house.
We have a pop up today, so it could be
okay.
Bad.
Oh, and here he is. You'll be joining him a little after 9 at the Dork Lair to see his review of said upcoming figure. Bill, what's up, Bill?
Hey, Bill.
Hey, there we go. Hedgehog
Bill?
twins.
What's up, guys?
Hedgehog
Look at
twins.
that line straight across. Why didn't I wear that shirt?
Go change.
I was saying before, I almost wore my Legion's Lounge shirt, but I went with my one Figura shirt. So
So you got a pop-up coming up this... I'm sorry, Dub, you said you had a pop-up, so you're going to buy some more stuff today?
Maybe, I don't know. Ginger Kid's doing. We've got a friend that owns a brewery about 15 miles away, and they have a I don't know, like a reception hall. They have a hall beside them that's not currently used, and they offered it to us. And so Ginger Kid, who's one of the Horsemen retailers, just doing a little pop-up shop, and a couple people are selling some things. But ultimately, it's just everybody's bringing their families later. Like it'll be from 11 to 5, but then by like 3. Families and kids and everybody going to come. There's going to be food trucks and so it's Small Business Saturday, and it's in like kind of a like a hipster area.
Yeah.
So they've given it to us for free.
Jay?
So we're just going to hang out and kind of do our little holiday thing.
Yeah, it is Small Business Saturday, man. So that's cool. Definitely get out there and support your small businesses in town. I think I'm going to do that later on today. There's a couple places that I need to get into, including my comic book shop. So spending more money after this. So all right. We got this coming up. This is, much to Curtis's chagrin, a little more obvious than some of the ones in the past. I'm not saying what it is. We don't know. I mean, we had some discussion yesterday whether it would be 1 or 2. Bill also knows, which I said last night, Bill. I'm sure you were in bed already, but like on Outworld, Offworld.
It's all right.
Coffee's still kicking in. Offworld.
it's a less interesting sister show on World.
Yeah, Onworld. Yeah, it's really boring Onworld. That you and I mean, every once in a while we'll like, hey, did you get it? Like, did you see it?
Yeah.
Like, but we haven't even talked about this one, and not for any reason.
I think the only time was when I wanted to see some photo. I usually don't want to see your photos, and there was one time where I was like, "How did you set something up?"
Yeah,
it might have been. It might have been the creature, right? Like.
Oh, was it? I thought.
Oh,
it was
you know
Marley.
what? I may have asked
it
Jeremy
Marley.
for those.
I think it was Marley that I showed. Either I wanted to show you, or you wanted to see them.
Yeah.
I'm not sure.
Yeah.
Just wanted to
Do you
show somebody.
compare notes and know how far apart from each other you get it?
Oh, in terms of
we can this
Like
time.
when?
Yeah, like
not usually, but we could right now.
I'd be
right?
just be
Like,
curious.
When did you
like,
have it, Trevor?
Oh, when did I have it?
This current one.
I've had it for a while. I had it before I started shooting most of Rise of the Beast, or Reign of the Beast.
Yeah.
So yeah, when was that? I don't even
Before
remember. Early October, probably. Yeah,
Oh, wow.
I started it. I did a couple pictures, and then I had to get back to it after Reign of the Beast because it just that got in the way. Thank goodness, like I had it that early.
Yeah. They said they were going to send it to me before, and actually they did. I guess they did ship it technically before Legion's Con, because it was here when the morning or whatever, the afternoon that I got back. It was here, and that's the day I shot my unboxing video.
Mm-hmm.
Was Monday after Legion's Con.
Steph, you can't tell what I'm thinking. He knows what I'm thinking.
That's from many hours of car rides together, right?
Yeah. This is fun. New surprise is the best. Yeah.
Oh,
So
Stuff
Kevin kind of is sympathetic with you, Curtis, from last night. I want all the ghosts, but I want to move on to other stuff.
Yeah.
And I said my piece about this last night. I mean, if you didn't watch Offworld, go watch Offworld because it was a good episode. It was fun, funny. But, well, I mean, do you want to explain your position on that again, Curtis?
Well, I mean, it's just for me. I'm not saying for anybody else, but my wallet doesn't care. So, like, I would say if you're gonna do, and I'm just gonna throw this out there. Let's say they're gonna do a Scrooge and 3 Ghosts. I would rather have 2 this year, 2 next year, and be done, and so we can move on to new things, or give me all 4 this year. I don't care. Like, there's just a lot of other things winter-wise from many different cultures, a lot of different things that I think could fall into this category that we can't get to until we get past this. So I'm cool with that. I think this is going to be awesome, but I like, give it to me. Like, shoot your load. Let's go.
Yeah, and I mean, you pulled up a list of winter or what would you call it? It's without, you know,
It was like snow,
secular
ice, winter creature.
But yeah, okay, like not Christmas necessarily, but snow, ice type mythology, which I'm
That's
sure in
one-
Icelandic, you know, there's been a lot of them. But like from what I saw, I mean, I would have picked maybe 2 of those to be like a specifically winter themed figure that I might be interested in. That's the other thing is, like I said, is like, are people outside of the lore of it or the Figura Obscura collecting of it going to be interested in picking it up as a figure? Because I'm sure they have to make some money on people. You know, the Headless Horseman was great for them, I'm sure. Red Death was probably a little tougher, and maybe Monkey King. But I think a lot more people.
I think that's the great part about it, though, is not knowing. Like the. I mean, I get an education every single time that there's a drop. You know.
Yeah. Not knowing the lore,
that.
but looking at the figure and going, "Ooh, that's just cool."
But from a
isn't it? I don't
revenue
even
standpoint,
care what it is. It's a skull.
Figure. Yeah.
It's a skull with drippy blood and like a hood. Like, that's cool. Like, I can do something with that, whether I care about, you know, Edgar Allan Poe or not. You know what I mean? That's what I'm getting at. It's like, is the figure itself interesting enough to sell to people, or is it part of like this may be part of you know, a grander collection of things? I don't know. We'll see what happens. Dub, what's your thoughts on this going into this? What do you
well,
expect?
I don't. I actually don't disagree with Curtis. But you know, it has been a bit multiple times. It's been reiterated on official studio correspondence. Figura Obscura means rare figure. Like in essence, the drop is rare. It's not the figure itself is necessarily rare. The character itself. It's the event is a rare thing. And you know, we've heard quite a few times that Headless Horseman, one of the best-selling items they've produced. But we have not heard any type of reference to other Figura Obscura and where they may or may not rank. So if something like Mask of a Red Death does 1/10 of the units of Headless Horseman as a business, that has to be considered, I'm sure. I hope, you know, to Curtis's point, I do hope if we're going to do all the Ghosts and Scrooge, it's a 2-pack or a 4-pack today. But if it's Scrooge today, they can just not do the Ghosts and move on. I think that is possible. Like, you could give those 2 characters. Has anybody seen the movie Red One yet, by the way?
No, I'm dying to see it, though.
So it's good. It'll probably be on Amazon free here, or if you have Prime, pretty soon. But it has multiple Figura Obscura characters in it, which is, I was watching that movie going, I'm not sure that they're not a Horseman fan. Somebody involved in this is a Horseman fan. Because there's some that, like, there's one specifically that you're like, this has nothing to do with the topic of this movie, and you've just got this Figura Obscura character in the movie suddenly. So it's just an aside. I that whole time I was like, somebody here plays tools.
Yeah.
It just has to happen. What do we got there?
The ghosts shall return.
Yeah, that's true. The ghosts shall return.
It's pretty much
Or maybe it's a builder pack and all the ghosts are together. All in one. Maybe that's what it is.
I'll take
They're
it.
all so
Like
different,
the
though. I don't know
undead
how
pack.
you'd build them together. You know what I mean?
I
It's
don't,
like,
yeah, I don't know.
And I get
Popping
what
and
Trevor was
swapping.
saying last night too. Like, you know, you got a wave out there, you got a dragon coming. So I get it. I don't care.
Well,
I don't
here's
care.
another
If
take
if
on
it's
it.
Horseman
and
something, give it to me. So
here's another take on it based on what Dub is saying. And I'm already blanking out. It's early. I'm not good early. But like for sales, okay, yeah, sales, right? Like if, like you said, if Red Death did, you know, a quarter of what the Headless Horseman did. I mean, they do these things because they're things. This is how it started, anyways. These are things they wanted to do, and you know the Horsemen. We know the Horsemen that like they'll take a little less money to do something cool, but it's still a business. Like you can't go out and put things out that aren't going to sell or that people aren't going to be interested in. So I think if enough of these things happen where it's like, well, it's not really, So now with this, and I'm just saying from a business standpoint, if you do stretch this out, now you got a collection that kind of like the Egyptian gods that we were talking about, Curtis. You got a collection that you've started, a sub collection inside another, secondary line that you might want to get all of. Not everybody.
But is your casual fan going to wait 5 years to put together that collection?
I don't know. And we don't know if this is a 2-pack. We don't know if next year would be a 2-pack. It might be over, or we don't know. Or they, who knows? Or maybe there's 2 in a row. I don't know why they do that, but you never know. I mean, I think they're also conscious of price too, and price around this time, like we were talking about last night. Like, it's a tough time for people to lay out even $100 for the all-in. You know what I mean, or whatever it is. It ends up being.
Even if they don't do a 2-pack, they could do like they did with the Egyptian gods, where they drop 2 on the same day. You know what I mean? Where they're separate, but like
yes. They're not. It's not a 2-pack, but it's 2. Yeah.
2 separate ones. Yeah.
Jonathan, what do you think? What do you got? What's your hot take?
Well, I think if they are going to do these characters, and according to the book, it said that the ghosts of Christmas are coming. I think that obviously, if this year wasn't Christmas Carol related, we wouldn't have gotten that tease that we got, and that they would have told us that the ghosts are coming again, but it's not going to be this year. Because then, if you don't do that, whatever you do, people are going to be somewhat disappointed, whichever direction you go. So I think they had to go kind of obvious with the direction they're going. While they could take 5 years to give us all the characters from A Christmas Carol, I would presume that they're not going to do that. I'd be surprised if they did that. I could see them skipping a year, like saying that they're not going to do something Christmas Carol related. Like maybe they do Ghosts this year, skip a year, and maybe Scrooge and something else the year after. I could see them skipping a year. I don't think they're going to do 5 years in a row. I don't think they're going to take 5 years to do it, whatever they're going to do. But for today,
my standpoint, if I had to wait longer to get everything, and I'm not saying we're not getting everything today either, but I'd be, you know what I mean? I don't know if it's going to take either way, you're going to take the wind out of somebody's sails. You know what I mean? And here's Alberto saying the same thing, kind of that Curtis is saying it'll become predictable also, which ruins the hype and surprise factor. I love that too, and usually this is a little more hyped up because we're guessing, and I think pretty much everybody has like a kind of at least a solid guess as to where this direction is today. But we've got 2 other drops at least during the year that we get that surprise, and we have no idea what's going on. Now, if one of them is the Egyptian gods, and again, that could be something that maybe they don't do every time, but they throw one in another year or 2 or so, you know what I mean? Like after this year or something.
I mean, the last one, the Frankenstein, was pretty easy to guess as well from the hint. Like I feel like there's been some in the past that people were disappointed because they thought it was going to be a pirate, or they thought it was going to be this and that, and then it got a little ugly, I guess. And so now the hints have gotten easier to guess, which I think takes some of the fun away out of it, but maybe it makes the community as a whole less, drama.
Well, it was easier to guess, but only once the hint dropped. Whereas this one, you didn't even need the hint. We generally, at least if, could be a big swerve, right? Trevor and Bill could be sitting there going, oh, guess what? It is a Christmas tree, a living Christmas tree. But
it's a donkey.
Christmas tree. I would totally be down with a Christmas tree
Rudolph.
Monster. Like a monster.
Yeah, that's like
made
the
out of branches
McFarlane
and stuff.
Of thing, right? Yeah, like
I do think that's a lot of good points. The hype is what makes this event unique and fun, and that being impacted does impact it. I mean, it certainly does. I mean, I'm not as hyped for this one just because I assume I know what I'm about to press buy. I just assume I know what it is instead of, oh my God, what is this thing? Oh, look at this. That's cool.
So my take on that last night again, and I get that. Like I like the guessing too, but there is like I said last night, that's a double-edged sword in that you've got people guessing and it's fun to guess, and then you've got people guessing that it's going to be, a giant 3-foot Yeti, and it's like, well, no, it's just it's like Scrooge, or
and not everybody we are among the hardcore. I mean, we're on a live stream talking about an action figure to be revealed 30 minutes
Yeah,
early.
yeah, yeah.
Like, there are quite a few, if those of you who lived through the Mezco drops back in, 5 years ago, there are plenty of people that are like, no, please just show me what it is. Let me buy it. Let me make my decision. I don't have to hurry up and press the button real quick and hope it sells out. Like, I think that's the more dominant consumer. Just maybe not in our circle,
Yeah.
Plus, like, there's still, no matter what, even though we're all pretty confident that this is something Christmas Carol ghost related today, it's still different than almost every other collectible release that's out there today, because we get to find out what it looks like this morning, order it, and it's going to be in our grubby little paws within a few weeks to a month-ish. Like, that's still awesome, I think.
Well, and even if we knew the exact character or characters it's going to be, we have no idea what it's going to look like in the 4-H style. What the packaging is going to look like, what Trevor's photos are going to look like,
what is it going to come with a chaise lounge,
right?
What
there's
piece
still
of
some
furniture
surprise to it.
Right. Yeah. Yep. Yeah, that's the thing. Like, it's still a Four Horsemen, Eric Treadaway design, and it's it's cool just to see. So yeah, you don't know everything about it. Maybe
See that Jesse hot take there?
It's funny. I was watching. Have you guys heard of that?
Oh, and a hot take: Christmas Carol is overrated. Oh, Jesus, man! Good Lord.
Have you guys heard of that,
dude? Oh, wait! You just said The Incredibles was overrated about 3 times last night. So, like,
I'm sorry, A Christmas Carol versus The Incredibles?
Oh, okay, yes. It's a little more. Yeah,
there's
a little
this
more
movie.
Of a hot take.
I forget what it's called, but it's got Jack Black as Satan, and the kid writes it's like brand new. And the kid writes a letter to Santa, but he's dyslexic, and he spells it Satan, and Satan responds and comes, and he's like, Santa, like, he thinks he's Santa for a little while, and it turns out that Jack Black movie, it's just like basically a vehicle for Jack Black's absurdity.
Right.
But the kid's teacher, his English teacher, is like this wicked pretentious dude, and his whole take is like, A Christmas Carol is overrated. And what else was it? To Kill a Mockingbird is overrated. Just these hot take, pretentious.
First, he's not taking care of his son. Now we get this.
So, oops, that's not what I wanted.
Talking about Jesse.
I tell you what, there's that old man in To Kill a Mockingbird. He could be a figure obscura, because when he puts his face up to that window of the car, man, that still freaks me out.
This is a good point. Everybody sign into your Store Horseman account. Make sure your card is empty.
Refresh your cart.
Yep. Get your card ready. Maybe
throw
copy
a handful of barbarian parts in there.
Yep. Still got. Yeah. Let's jump over to the store here real quick.
In the world of hype, we're back to the obscure release that does usually have the hidden surprise. Everybody thinks it's every one. It's just the Christmas one that has had the surprise. So that is neat.
Yep. Could be a hidden
surprise. Feature of the Christmas ones. Yep. Has been in the past, at least.
Which, for me, that means I'm gonna have to deal on the Cabal with, well, when can we show it?
Yeah.
I gotta show it right away. Like, you're impairing my ability to share my toys that I love.
I've never understood that. Like, but I want to show this so bad.
I know. I gotta. Like, you have it. Enjoy it. Like,
everybody. There's just a high percentage of people who just want to be wronged in some way, and like be the guy who's being wronged in some way, and it's like it all stems from that.
That is the social media culture right there, man.
Side note, real quick, like, how cool is it that you can go to Store Horseman right now and there's like just rows of figures and stuff.
So cool.
In stock.
I freaking love it.
It's great.
I buy
good
another
stuff,
one today.
man. Good stuff. This Demistros is slept on, I think, a little bit. It's really good.
And the Vorgus too, like, still out there.
Yeah,
like,
Vorgus too. That cape alone, man, is worth
for
it.
37. It's crazy.
Yeah, it's insane. So yeah, if you want to, obviously you don't want to. If you're new to this, you don't want to be adding any of the new Rise of the Beast stuff, because it's you want to check out with just in stock stuff, not pre-order. So you can just go right up here to in stock, and you can refresh this page.
And you can where it says featured, you can sort by new.
That's true. That's a good one too.
New to old.
Good.
New to old. New to you.
Oh, that's very good.
These bodies are excellent. I bought 3 of these the other day, not even thinking, knowing that
Look at
this
that.
was coming like an idiot.
That's new, isn't it? That That Monkey King?
That was Horseman mouse, the mouse pad.
Yeah, that mug was at Legion's Con.
That was at
in
Legion's
the
The mug
store.
was there.
Oh, I didn't see that.
It's one of those metal.
Yeah.
It's one of the metal.
I got one of those.
In case you want to replace your tumbler.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
They
don't-
write
yeah,
they writed it
That
wrong.
fully
Yeah.
feels like what
That's right.
happened. Like,
We realized we made a mistake here. And we're writing this.
Mistakes were made.
Mistakes were made.
Interesting.
I don't use the metal ones. I use them for painting and stuff. I don't.
Yeah,
use them
this
for
is
drinking.
this is my the Santa Claus one is my favorite one. I kind of hope they do this again.
This is
although-
my fave. Right
Yeah,
here.
this is the
Darla
ghost.
likes the
I got
Anubis.
Yeah, that's a
Bastet.
nice one too.
Yeah.
This is just bigger, so I can get more coffee in it. So,
Right.
but I think, I mean, I display the mugs like on my figure right now because I have room for it. But I don't know if I'm gonna have room for, and I don't have all of them either, not the tumbler. But if they did Marley as a tin cup, I don't wonder if they would do if this indeed is a Christmas Carol.
You need a mug rack now. We all need a mug rack in our
I know.
collecting rooms, like at diners.
That's right. That's right. A spinning.
that
mug
is the
rack.
thing neither of you know, right? Like, you don't get the extra stuff, or do you get the extra stuff?
Sometimes, and then I ask Jeremy to send me the assets so that I can like overlay them in my videos and stuff.
Oh, yeah.
You know.
Mm-hmm.
But the one time I think this maybe was the one time that they actually sent this. They like, you know, sometimes they just don't have it early enough
Yeah.
ready to go for us. But yeah, they did send me the Anubis Bastet swag with that.
Yeah, I've gotten the paint production. I think on Red Death, that was what the deal was there. It wasn't even the final production figure. Most of the time it's a production figure, but I don't get the mugs and everything. We got 117 people in here. This thing always is nuts, man. So please hit that like while you're here. While you're waiting here, Curtis,
Hit the bell. Be notified.
Tell me
when-
you don't pay attention to me on Outshows White Out. It's telling me you don't pay attention to me.
I think he's saying that
Our
he
shows?
must have mentioned this Monkey King mug to me, and I didn't.
Oh yeah, he totally did last night. Yeah, we were talking about it actually.
Oh, I saw it this week, and I was like, I sent it to a bunch of people, and I was like, oh my god, did you
What's up,
see
George?
this? And they're like, yeah, we've known about it for weeks.
What's up, Nolan?
Okay.
Hey, what's up, Elijah? Where is he? There he is. Hoff the Basher, what's going on? All right, we're 2 minutes away, kids. So like, get ready, and I gotta get ready to post something here.
Also, just a reminder for if you are sorting by new to old, it doesn't necessarily mean it's going to be the new stuff added. It'll be first, like, so for example, I think they said some of the older figures are going to go up. Those won't be like at the top. Like those will be down lower, just so people are aware. Like you might have to scroll for some things, and like something like that mug right there. This is the first time we've seen it on here. That could theoretically be a page that's newer than this drop. So just just a heads up on the new to old. It does have its limitations.
Right, because they're added to the back end,
Right.
probably
It's when the
couple
page
days
is
ago or
created,
something.
yeah.
You know what I mean, or maybe earlier than that too. I know.
If
that Jeremy
you
always
add
sends
stuff
pictures earlier.
to your
That's why Varb's
figure,
at the bottom.
It's in
Yeah,
the
if-
database. Yeah.
if you add stuff to your figure, you're going to save on shipping, but you may take a little bit before you get it. So just FYI,
That's true.
if you
Yes.
if you want it quicker, you probably want to just check out with
Just
the
order
figure.
one, non all in.
Yeah.
is probably the best.
Or
way to
the
get it
all in. The
fast.
all ins are also ready to go. I think.
Throw
too,
some
in
dice
terms
in
of
there.
packing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean. I think those are ready to go in a box. But if you add more to a box, or if they have to take it out of a box and add it to another box, then it might.
But
take
they had a
while.
thing last time where the all-ins went out last because they were still getting stuff set up with it or something.
I think they
Maybe.
still
So
just put the
if you
pieces
want it
together, yeah.
fastest, I would say the best likelihood to get it fastest would be to order one
Yes.
or two, I guess maybe. But one,
Yeah, when we talked
they
to
probably already
Diego-
have singles, just tons of them already boxed and ready to go.
When we talked to Diego last time, because we had him on our show, and they it was like during the weekend of
It's
the
9
figure.
o'clock,
He said
kids.
they had onesies and twosies already boxed up, ready to go.
Yeah.
So if they did the same thing this time, that
Yeah.
Oh, there it is. There we go.
Annika Harry.
Ghost.
Yeah, see, they're
Christmas
like they're a little
Oh,
out of order.
they're all over the place.
So go to featured,
Adding
and
that
they'll be
to
at the
my
top.
cart. $75. There she is. I put this on my Instagram, so I'm gonna go to my Instagram because this makes me nuts.
Did
Should
my
pop these
typical
over.
thing, which is just order the all
Wait,
in and then go back to
I
select
can.
order.
You can't open this in a new tab, so I'll just do this.
Okay, what
What did I
just pay
buy?
for? Yeah, what did I pay for?
Well,
I'm gonna let you sit on that for a second while I check out here. But it is the Ghost of Christmas Past and just the Ghost of Christmas Past for now. Geez, that. I hope this. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Yeah, I think that's my card.
One of these.
Oh, nice photo, Trevor.
Thanks. Yeah, we'll get to that.
The floating, that's nice.
Shoot, why is my card not working here?
Uh-oh.
Got the wrong one.
Oh no!
Okay, I got it.
What
Oh,
happened?
no. Shit. What is going on?
It's got the lamppost from Mr. Tumnus.
Yeah, so you got that's a new piece right there. There's your Dio piece. Oh my god. All right. I can't believe this. I got to go get my card. Cuz I'm telling everybody to do this and like the stupid date is wrong on here or something. I don't know, like what it's got stored. Let me see if this works.
You don't have shop pay? So memorizing your stuff?
Yeah, but I don't like shop pay. I don't know.
Chape. Sounds like a French
Chape.
word. Chape.
Yeah.
Shop pay. See,
breed
I
of
gotta
dog,
enter the
Chape.
code that they sent to my. This is bad. All right, hang on a second.
You got to authenticate.
Don't panic. You still have the night drop.
Whoa! What the heck?
No, see, this is why I don't like.
Jonathan's just reacting to like. What are you reacting to, Jonathan?
The figure. This is the first time I've looked at it after I ordered it.
Yeah, see, I gotta go get my. It doesn't matter. I gotta go get my. This is why I don't want to do shop pay.
I like the in-house photo.
How does the
All right.
photo get bigger?
I'll tell you what. All right, hang on a second. This is nuts.
Yeah,
what I
nice
was
shots.
gonna do. Credit card. All right, I'll be right back. It sucks.
She's pretty.
What does our chat say? Let's see. Elf Queen's pending. Elijah says.
We got multiple arms.
I'm just seeing multiple arms. Yeah, just.
Yeah.
3 minutes after paying $90.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. So yeah, she's got 4 arms here. Let me.
Under the soft goods,
Go to
Eric
mine.
Miller, there's going to be a video coming up very soon that will reveal
Oh,
the
nice.
the body.
What? So if there is a surprise, where could the surprise be? That's
So
interesting.
these double
Might
double cape
want to
is
watch the,
beautiful. They're
the
both
video.
wired.
Build his
Yeah.
drink
Does
with
that
coffee.
actually see a video?
Sounds like Under the Clothes. from what Bill was saying.
Right, yeah. In the crown, somewhere he took the crown out. It's like a hollow head.
Bear with me. Talk amongst yourselves.
Neck.
Stupid.
Um,
I'm not using
That
my main
ice,
computer here.
ice on the head.
There's
is
nothing
cool.
special about the neck, no. I mean, it's like a regular. It is a hinged neck. It is.
Well, this is about to die.
I mean, it's mostly new parts, but it's not much different from like the Bastet figure. Like in terms, it's like a hinged neck.
Oh my god, this is insane. There we go. Okay.
Well, the mug is
Your,
shiny.
Life lock there, Trevor?
Mug is not microwave safe.
Interesting.
Just a heads up.
Is that like a
really?
double cape or is that a like cape and a robe? Or
Double.
double
It's it's all stitched together. I mean, I have
All
it
right.
here.
I'm ordered. Okay, there we go.
I can show.
The pin is cool.
if you want to see.
Yeah.
So
Where am I? What am
Do you
I
wanna put me up?
sharing here? What's that?
Can you
Bill?
biggen
Oh yeah, yeah.
Put me up.
Mhm.
So
Oh yeah.
So here's there's the neck for Nolan, right? It's,
Yeah.
pretty standard neck. Pretty, it's a new body, but it's a pretty straightforward 2.0 body. The arms are this backpack here that go, over here. And then, so the cape is all stitched together, but it's three-piece outfit. So you have wired cape here, and then you have a dress, essentially. And there's some little details at the top and bottom.
Oh, nice.
Right, and there's a wire at the bottom of this. So, once you get the all arms going and this stuff all over the place, like, it can be very spectral and almost like, it appears to be shifting and changing, especially when you get light going through it and stuff. I think one of Trevor's shots kind of looks like that, where the light's coming through it.
Like that one at the angle with the candles.
Maybe this one. Oh wait, no, it's the. Oh, they don't have the. They don't have the scary
And
one.
just to clarify, it is a 2.0 body, correct?
Yeah. Yep.
Okay.
I wonder why he's not showing that one.
And
I wonder if there's.
you gotta use heat to get the arms off, so I can't show you the body right now. But I do have it fully, like, undressed and like just the base buck out there, like on the turnarounds during the swaps portion of the video. And there's a couple little neat things about it. Like there's like an overlay piece on the on the waist area that gives it a little shape instead of it just being the bare hips that usually have that like peg hole. Like there's a cover up for that, but it doesn't really. It's not like a skirt that takes up a lot of bulk. It's just like an overlay, like a pair of like briefs essentially.
Malcolm, what's up, my friend?
Oh wow!
Hello, you alright?
Hey.
What's up?
What's up?
Hey now.
Hello, everyone.
Are you secured? Are you good? You got one?
I have secured. Yeah, I
Good,
went with
good.
an all-in and a single.
Nice.
I think she looks
Yeah.
great. She's
I should have
awesome.
gone through. Yeah, I love it. So there's a couple of things in here, and I'm sure Bill will talk more about these in his review. But you do get like an extra. So these heads pop out of the hair pieces, so you can have the crown, which looks like it's glowing. It's pretty cool. And these are actually translucent. These little crystal things, and then you can pop it onto this hair if you don't want the crown or if you want to use it. So this is going to be great for customizing. I think these heads. She's got a little bit of like almost a decay on this because in the text it talks about her shifting or her shifting between kind of male, female, old, young. It's very ethereal, like the description in the book, that it's like at one point she has 17 or 24 legs and then just 2 and then arms. So that's why I think the arms are on there.
Yeah,
and they
it's
can
big,
come off.
it's small, it's
Right. So hard to do as a single thing, but I think what they he kind of took was a lot of depictions of the story make her kind of female or at least androgynous. You know what I mean? So yeah. What else, Bill? Did you see something?
I was going to say, in addition to all of the parts in the head for customizing, I mean, it comes with a full extra pair of arms, bare top to bottom, bare arms. Like this set is a customizer's dream. I mean, it's got 2 pairs of arms. It's got an extra pair of arms, just straight up.
I immediately thought I could
fix the
see someone
typo.
turning her into Spiral from
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And you'll have to find out if there is. Did you get this Mike V one? Big Dub, you need Galadriel custom. Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know what? Because of this damn Balrog that I bought, I am doing some Lord of the Rings custom.
Oh,
so,
good.
that's
Join me.
perfect.
Yes.
Yeah. I'm gonna make some.
Join me.
Yep.
Join me.
Join me.
I got
So if
the
you wanna
neck up
see-
Balrog in a trade yesterday. That thing is so big. Oh my gosh.
Oh, yeah.
This is
Oh
a
my
gorgeous
gosh.
image too, man. This is, let me embiggen myself. This is the box
Oh, it's beautiful.
here. I mean, I love this image too, man. This image is gorgeous.
People were talking about the inside in the chat
Yeah.
with the call outs. You want to share those?
Do you want to show it, or do you want to? Should people find out for themselves? Whatever.
Well,
You can see some of them.
somebody's. I guess it's in the thing, right? Because
You
somebody
can
just
see
said.
some
You
of
can
them
see some
in
of
the in the box shot. I didn't know if he was going to show this one or the closed box shot. I guess he chose this.
Okay,
one,
then
so-
wait. Force him to watch my video and wait for it.
Okay. Yes.
We were
Yeah,
going to
one
watch
more
it anyway.
thing to just
I
watch
definitely
the
do it
video
there.
Because it's funny. I mean, there's a really good one.
It's-
The middle of
yeah.
it,
I
the
can't.
spine of it is excellent. It's
Okay,
really,
this
really cool.
may be the most important thing for me. Jesse's comment there that says there's a little surprise in it for you as well. Keep it secret till Christmas. Thank you so much, for Horsemen, for giving a deadline.
We have a guideline now.
Yes,
Thank
now I can
goodness.
just tell people, hey, until Christmas, don't.
I think they said that on the first one. Like they said, don't open till Christmas on Krampus. But like,
The last couple they have not said, they have not given a guideline on when. They just said, don't spoil it for anybody. But it's like, okay, what does that mean? Like, so this is. Thank you.
I would.
So you've only got
make-
25 days. Curtis,
Yeah.
to deal with it.
I would maybe make a post,
Yeah,
a preemptive post in the Cabal. Maybe I don't know if you want to pin it or whatever you call it. Yeah, pin it.
Yeah.
And just say, hey, just hold off.
So
Post will
Kevin-
be deleted.
Kevin from Lone Wolf Labs, I would actually like to see like a little winter forest scene for her, to be honest with you.
yeah, yeah. I almost did a forest scene, but I did the school because this is a big scene in this. Is his childhood at the school, so put that together.
Oh yeah,
His
retro rags. What is
internship with
the?
Fezziwig.
Do we know what the shirt looks like yet?
Fezziwig was tricky because I can't really put anybody like. I mean, I have to use Mythic Legions figures. I couldn't use, so I would have
Right,
had to
yeah,
keep
there's
them
not
kind of,
really-
like out of focus apparel. There we go. Boom, enabled. Ooh, it's nice. I love this image, man. I think this is a great
Yeah.
looking image. I may pick this up just because I
Where is
like
it?
this a lot. I don't know. I can't. Oh, sorry. There we go. You there? Everybody there?
That
Mhm.
painting
Yeah,
is
yeah.
fantastic. Bill, do you show the whole inside in your video of the inlay?
The whole inside of the box.
Yeah, yeah.
The,
of
the box cover. Oh yeah.
yeah, yeah,
Yep.
yeah.
That the zip sweatshirt is pretty interesting. It's got the face on the back, and then it's got the logo on the front. That's interesting.
I zoomed out.
Oh,
and
yeah.
now I can't get
That's
back
cool.
in. Let me see. There we go. The zip
They have
one?
everything
Where's the
now.
zip one? Where's the
The
zip one?
the second
there
one.
we go. Oh
yeah,
yeah,
Reversed.
okay.
Oh, that's kind of cool.
interesting.
Yeah, I like
kinda
that.
I like that. I'm a big zip up
Yeah.
guy, as you can tell.
Yeah, I only wear zip. I don't wear pullover hoodies.
She reminds me of somebody, and I can't think of who. I don't know.
Oh, baby onesie.
Probably me.
Sort of you, but yeah, I was thinking that.
Big Dub jumping on that onesie.
Well, it's more than last time I looked, and it made me remember the time that I on what is it, Shopify, whatever the company is, you can have do your merch. I didn't check the box. I let anybody pick whatever they wanted, and this guy sent me a picture of he had bought tights and a tight like ribbed tank top with my logo all over it. He's like, "Look what I bought! Thank you for having this available." I'm like, I did not realize I had that.
Was he wearing it when he?
Yes,
when,
yes, it was a mirror selfie.
funny.
The logo right in the crotch of the leggings. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna have to look at my
That's
settings
amazing.
of the thing.
The extra arms are removable. Yes, they slot into the back.
Yeah, I have them right here. If
Like
anybody wants to
Nokia
take a look.
toast.
Mm-hmm. There you go.
Pegs into the back.
Cool piece.
So nice and flat. You know what I mean?
Sure,
It's not
pal.
like the
Yeah.
yeah.
She's got some like Mother Nature vibes too.
Yeah, and what I like about it is like the arms. Those are like, I think those are newly sculpted arms too, because I don't know if we've had upper arms, bare arms before, have we? For like a female figure?
Upper, not bottom,
No,
not the lower.
upper we have. Okay. Oh yeah, we have. That's right. We haven't had the lower arms, right? Yeah, but
you got
they're.
hair on
I don't
first,
think.
so-
I don't know if those are reuse or not. They're pretty muscle.
Well, they might be the same as Bastet,
Are they?
right?
That maybe.
Oh,
her
it's
cuffs
probably
come
best
off.
at. You're right. It's best at. Yeah, it is best at. Yep. Which is a little more muscular, like which they describe in the book as her having like some sort of muscular. Hell yeah, absolutely.
But Bastet's upper arms are different because they have the cuff sculpted in. But yeah, they look like they're the same.
Curtis complained about 3 more years of Christmas Carol Obscura yet?
No, I mean it is what it is. So,
I think this again the accessories that come with it, and this all will come off this little stand as well. It slots into a little circle on the stand. It's just a nice stand for the figure, but you can take it off of there. This is gonna be a hot accessory, man, because people are always looking for 12th scale lampposts and stuff for shots, and I know there's a couple of them that do city ones out there, but I think this is going to be nice.
Yeah, I think everything so far for the Victorian, diorama theme that's kind of been ongoing. It's mostly been indoor stuff, so it's nice to get an outdoor piece.
Yes. Yeah, for sure. Yep.
What's that cone?
So in the book, she has
go ahead,
light
Jeff.
coming out of her head. Or it has light coming out of its head, and the cone and the staff with the cone on it, those are little candle snuffer things to like put the lights out. And in the book, there's like the one that's separate from the staff. That's more book accurate, like because in the book, and I think there's a picture of it with it on there in the thing. Isn't there one with it on there or no?
No,
I thought they had a
so.
picture
I
of
didn't
it.
take one with it on there.
No,
I mean,
okay. But anyway, like this head with this one on here, basically it's a hat that it wears to like, because when it takes the hat off, the light is like unbearably bright to see.
Oh wow,
So it's like this.
Cool.
makes it look like
That's where
Buckethead.
that's where the present is. It's hidden on the
Buckethead,
cone.
nice. Buckethead's amazing.
Trevor, can you embig him, Bill?
Yep. Oh, it does. You actually have it on there? Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
That's
like
cool.
that. So like that's a look like pretty much from the book, right? Like just having that on there. But then when it's removed, it's you take this off, boop, and it's this head, right?
Yep.
Nice.
If anybody wants to see,
I didn't love the cone look, but I mean that's
yeah, I mean, yeah, it's not like.
But it is
There you
part
go.
of the book. It's book accurate.
So that's one of.
Right.
So
So,
the
that's like the
heads-
transitional head, like
Yeah.
between her regular human form and kind of more of a ghostly.
Let me see if I can find the other one.
Mav.
She's good and like she's got some. Yeah.
And then the Foley.
There you go.
And then it's got this peg at the top. Now, I haven't figured out if this is like the same as any of the other ones that are glued. Like the other
I don't know if
female
it's the
figures that
same
are
peg
glued.
or not. I'm not sure.
It looks pretty unique. I don't
Okay.
immediately recognize it.
And then so it is.
I'm gonna
it is
say the ones that are glued are smaller than that. I think.
Okay.
But I don't know. I'm not sure.
makes sense.
I think I've taken one off before, and it's just been a small peg. It would be cool. Like I did talk to Jeremy at MesquiCon, I think last year, and I said it would be cool if hair could be removed from the figures. Like if you could pop now that you've got the face swaps and stuff like that, if you could pop hair off and pop it onto another figure. But I realize different shaped heads and stuff like that are going to be, it's going to be a little tricky between species maybe, but even just humans would be cool. I would love that. So.
Yeah, like on the Frankenstein's creature, I wanted the
Yeah.
hair on the more angry face, and I had to do
Yes.
some customizing to make it work. But yeah, that
I did the
would've been
same
cool.
thing. Yeah, you have to cut out that little tab, and
Yeah.
it'll sit on there pretty nicely, but it's not quite the same as Let's go back here. So if you're not in the mug, looks nice. I like the mug. I like the pin too. The pin looks good.
Mm-hmm.
Really cool. It's got a little bit of that.
I like how it's
orange on
shining.
there. Yeah.
The mug, I mean.
Yeah.
Do
Yeah,
we know
silver.
if the pin is David or is that Nate?
The funny thing is, like, I don't know if David is still so new that he's like a little hesitant to tell me anything because I said, hey, you worked on anything lately? He's like, oh no, I'm always open. And I'm like, no, but I mean, like lately, have you? He's like, And he could have done this months ago. Who knows? Maybe he's not thinking like, is it a recent thing that I've done? But he'll get used to the fact that I know everything anyway. So, or almost everything. But yeah, I mean, who knows? When he could have been working on this before I knew. I mean, I knew this was going to be a thing anyway, but I didn't. I honestly didn't know the order that they were going to put these out in, or I mean, whether or not there was going to be more than one or not. And again, going back to our conversation, I still don't know, so I can speculate that maybe next year they will do 2 in 1, like the last 2 ghosts, or maybe a ghost.
Or maybe
Marley,
we get them a different time of year.
Or maybe they do Marley. And again, I haven't asked because I don't want to know yet, but maybe they do Tiny Tim and Scrooge last or something like that. Who knows? I don't know. I don't even know if they'll do Tiny Tim. I mean, that's a whole other body type, unless your gnomes come into play. Ugh.
All right, my video's live.
All right.
Everybody wants to watch.
Nice. We're gonna get off here in like 9 minutes. Here, we'll stop right at 9:30, and you can go over and watch that.
This will also probably be good for people who have gobbled up some of the elf builder sets from the game that have been just sitting on forever. Because I know, like my sister, relatively new to the line, she just keeps saying, "How can I get 2.0 stuff?" Because that's what she wants, and like it's not as easy to get that. Mm-hmm. And that those elf sets have so many extra limbs and torsos and everything.
A nice warm holiday video that's appropriate for the day. Gather around the fire.
Definitely.
Throw a couple of 50s on the fire.
50s. Yeah, just a couple of... so are we, what's everybody feel? Like, let's Mal, how do you feel about it? What do you think? You like it?
I think she's great. Yeah, right. I didn't
know
what to expect. But
are you a Christmas Carol fan? I mean, do you like this line, or are you just
I mean,
you have to get it because it is a okay. Yeah.
I think for me it's more I just like the sort of ghostly horror type characters. I love Christmas Carol. I think it's a great story, but I wouldn't say I'm a fan in that sense, over anything else. But I mean, I love what they're doing with it so far, definitely.
Okay. Dub?
Yeah, I like it. I think it's interesting that it is kind of creaturey, right? 4 arms and a phased, decayed head. So it's not just pure put it on the shelf. Like my mom is not going to put this on the shelf, like because of that. Whereas she would potentially, I guess, with the kind of the standard head. But I think it's beautiful. I really do, and I think there is custom potential. Not that I can do it, but people like Curtis can do it, I guess. Out the behind, I think a Galadriel would be wonderful, and I think people are going to do like Frost Elf stuff with it because that seems to be pretty popular.
I think the cloth goods are amazing and like crazy. The way you can like just make it look all like it's just sheer enough where it's like you can get that light going through. It's pretty good.
These are very sheer. The back parts are very sheer. I get the dress is made of the same thing. It's just because it's it's folded around
tighter in. Yeah,
but you can get. It's nice that there's 2 kind of sections of this because you can really get like that flowy ghost feeling out of it, which I tried to do here a little bit. Get some of that going on. There is another image. I just asking Jeremy if it's okay to show because I'm not sure if there was a. Oh, I show it on the website. I guess it's on. That's right. It's right here. Yeah. So there's one. There is another one where. It's in the room where she's got the kind of transition, I guess this is the full sort of evil face, I called it.
I posted my shot to the Cabal, if you want to show that. Because that I have it. I wanted to try to get it like floating and flying and wispy and like shifting.
When Jeremy posted the custom with the feathered wings, where it's just an angel, and they did have those feathered wings at
see, like, here we go, right off the bat. Gerard putting out customs.
Well, here's one.
It's got an angel out of this, like with the standard hair. That works totally. D13 coming at you with a lawsuit.
Yeah.
Right here. Actually, you know what? The D13 wings. Hang on 1 second. The D13 wings.
Oh wow!
Fit.
That's cool.
Whoa! Wait a minute.
Nice.
That seems like collusion right there, man.
Yeah.
What the hell is that?
That looks
So-
awesome.
That's unfair practices. Hasbro's going to come after him for that one. It's like, now you're-
They're gonna send the Pinkertons.
the Pinkertons are coming.
So
Crashbox Customs.
and you know, collusion and also these are going to be on the angel with these wings is going to be available tonight on D13.
What a coinky
Yeah,
dink.
right. Yeah, that's true. So go to D13 and get your wings because those look pretty cool, man. I
That
like the
looks
silver.
Yeah, they
Silver,
match the
yeah.
belt. You know.
Yeah, the silver looks nice. Damn,
Yeah,
I might
it
have
was
to get another one of
planned.
those.
Yeah, it's gotta get.
Yeah,
Bill,
it's a little,
Bill just sold the second one.
Yeah.
a little too much synergy. And then there is
Oh, boy.
one of the Easter eggs.
Now that's funny.
Is that
This is
MJF
funny.
in the
This is
background?
also very funny, right?
That
here.
is hilarious.
Yeah.
MJF.
He looks like Maxwell Jacob Friedman. Look at his face.
Nate's got to have print of that.
God, that's funny.
Jeremy Govier asks a good question that I don't know the answer to. If I'm assuming it's
There
on
you
D13.
Ooh.
Oh, the sale? Yeah, it's on their
Yeah.
website tonight.
Yeah, but
Yep.
those blue ones will be available on Amazon as well, I think.
Got a
Yeah,
got a
so
nice
that's my
blue light
thumbnail
on
there.
that, Bill. It's a nice blue.
Yeah,
With his wagon part in the background.
That's right. Wagon part.
I got to say, like, this is one where I was tempted to do a different background because white on black is not.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's not great.
Depending, you gotta do a lot of backlighting.
You have it lit up nicely.
I think it looks cool.
Thanks, but like for the review, and you're constantly like putting other figures in, and like it was a little tough.
Yeah, so I don't know what people are saying here. Definitely go and check out. Let's see. Did anybody else? I don't know. Do we even want to look at these comments? Right. I'm so excited. She's gorgeous. Excellent. Thank you. Reminds me of
Definition
Spiral.
Spiral.
Just
Oh,
what,
there you
there you
go.
go. That's
It is a beautiful figure. I could almost see this figure on top of a tree, especially with these angel wings on here.
dibs on someone's unwanted lamppost. I don't think anybody's gonna not want that lamppost. But
Well, maybe if they're getting multiples. or something.
multiples for
Yeah,
customs,
people will
yeah, that's
have.
true. I want those because I want those for definitely from some dios. So I'm gonna have to buy more tonight because I just checked out with the all in.
And that's something for customizers. Like if you are gonna get this figure
from
and you're
Schmerb.
just wanting like the bare arms and stuff, you
Mm-hmm.
could easily sell off the extra stuff and probably get your money back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See, this is great, man. I'm seeing a lot of people. I was wondering what the response was going to be because it's not like crazy scary or you know what I mean. Like, so everybody's loving it, man. This is really good. Like, this is one of the most positive
I
comment
would've rather
sections
had
I've seen
two,
in a while.
but,
Yeah, well,
Yeah,
or you
it's
can
like-
post that later, Curtis. Like, you can put.
but it's awesome.
I mean, I
Should've
think
been
it's a beautiful, versatile figure that can be used in a lot of different ways.
Mhm.
Yeah,
like
yeah.
the
Mm-hmm.
I can add her to my like winter like holiday display, and she's somebody that can like, for depth, she can be like floating in. You know what I mean? You can
Yeah.
have her like on a flight stand.
Mhm.
And I think listen, you know, in the springtime, the Horsemen did essentially a 2-figure set, even though they were separate figures. The Frankenstein was a big, massive set. A lot of people on Offworld last night were saying that they were hoping that it was one figure, you know, that they were hoping for just one figure at this
50-50.
point.
I think we ended up with 50-50 on that one.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
It's a tough time to be spending like 100 plus.
That's
you know,
the thing.
like,
That's 100.
on a
This
set.
is 70 or. Oh,
75
the all-in
for
was
all
70,
in.
so it was 60 for the
60.
figures. So that's 120 if it was a two-pack. That's all I'm. I just think around like, I think you're gonna get a little negative. You're gonna get negativity anyway, whatever. But you're gonna get more if you just put out a wave, even though it's a small wave. It's still 325 or whatever it is. You're talking about a dragon in a month.
Yeah.
And you want to put out 2 figures for $125, you know, weeks before Christmas. I think, you know, even though at this point we do know, like, yeah, if you want that all in, you want the pin, get it now because generally those pins are the first thing to go for some reason. Whether they're just, you know, low orders on those or something, I don't know. But you could probably pick this up in months down the line. You know what I mean? Maybe. We talked about this last night. We don't know what they're ordering is like going forward on some of these, so they did say they're not ordering a lot of extras anymore for shows and things like that. So you know, you probably have a little time, but I wouldn't push it if you really want it. But maybe you don't have to buy it before Christmas. I don't know. Taking a chance, but you probably don't have to. But this is great. Like the Winter Witch that somebody brought up, I think it was Brett was talking about. Like you could kind of make that, make her into this. Between this sort of evil face and this crown on top of that would be pretty cool, and give her some different accessories from like the magic pack or whatever, and the blue icy magic effects or something like that could be really cool. Yeah, it's great, man. I like it a lot. I mean, I love this. This is great. This came out really good. I love Christmas Carol. I love the fact that I would rather have them faster too, to be honest, Curtis. Like I thought maybe they would do like a 2-pack or something like that, but because I'd like them like all like next year to be done. Because I'm planning on doing like, kind of in the back of my head, I'm planning on doing like almost well, I'll talk about that later. But I want them all for reasons.
Pre-order wave just to finish it off or something.
Well, we were talking about that last night a little bit, in that we did say, okay, so they did the Marley, which is kind of it's unique among the ghosts, I guess. You know what I mean? And they did it in that Haunted Mansion way, but the glow didn't come out, so we didn't get the glow on that. So now, going forward, probably not going to do a glow again on any of these other ones. If they do them all like that, they'll do them all in the. And again, I don't know this, but if they do a retail version of this, they'll probably do it in the Haunted Mansion look. I don't know how that's going to look on this figure. I have no idea, but.
Or do we get the translucent version for the retailer wave?
Maybe, but. The thing that we were talking about, and I don't know if Curtis brought this up or somebody else brought it up, but like maybe, I think it was Curtis. I think you brought this up, right? Like maybe you do the retailer packs are the rest of the ghosts, and you just let the retailers.
Somebody in the chat ghosts. Said that, which I thought was cool.
Huh.
Yeah,
that'd be interesting.
And then you do something else
right
for.
Now. If you want a pin, you got 10 left. So.
Whoa! Holy crap! That's incredible, man. Jeez, holy moly! I probably should just get more of the actual figure right now and get another pin.
I gotta see Bill's review first. That tells me how many extras I need to buy.
I do break it down pretty good. Yeah. So I will say not as many swaps with this one, just because I'm not a big 2.0 swapper, and I don't have quite as many 2.0 figures in it. A lot of the swaps it's like, all right, let's put white limbs on whoever.
Could go well with that is these wings right there. It could be really cool for an evil, version of this. Put the demon wings on it. That'd be cool. All right, I'll take that down so I can shop. So right after this, we're gonna shut this down in a minute here. I'm gonna check out with my pin and try and get that. Oh, Jesus! Still got this in here.
I ended up doing one all-in plus 2 barbarian limb sets. And it was like exactly $100, like 105 or something.
My UPS shipping to me is usually cheaper than I don't want to do this. I hate
than driving to them.
It's always cheaper than driving, but it like for the $9.99, I don't really get anything out of the $9.99. So.
My usual is all in, don't even look at it, go back, see what I bought, then watch Bill's review and decide how many more I need to get. So,
yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
All right, everybody.
By the way,
go ahead, Bill.
If anything does sell out, they will be restocking it tonight at 9 p.m. Is that right?
Yes.
No, 8 p.m.
8 p.m.
Yep. So set an alarm to like be on there right at 8 if you wanted to. If you want anything that you missed,
Yeah, and they usually everything's restocked. So they have the all-ins. They have more of the pins, I believe. I don't think they sell out of it. So they have more of the pins. But once the pins are gone tonight. That's probably it for the pins.
The all-ins usually linger a bit longer at night, so that might be an option if you're like, I need a pin,
Sometimes even overnight and into Monday.
Yep. Oh yeah.
You know what I think would be fun is if whoever watches Bill's video, if it does get you to buy extra figures, put that in the comments of the video. Like, how many extras did you buy? Because of Bill's video. I think it'd just be interesting to see.
Any opportunity I get to say I'm sorry and you're welcome is
my favorite thing to say.
I think it'd be interesting to see like how much impact that video has on people's buying, because I know for me it definitely does. So
I can tell you that they sold an extra Frankenstein's creature to Rich Jones because of Bill's video. So yeah,
Nice.
There you go.
Nice.
There you go.
And don't forget, for anybody else that wants more talk about the Figura Obscura today at 3 o'clock on my YouTube channel, we're going to have a little live stream with Jeremy, Trevor, Bill. Curtis is going to be there, I think. Talking Figura Obscura. It's become like a little unofficial tradition.
I was last time. I was drunk. I'm not gonna lie. Last time.
I remember that. I do remember that.
It was right after the biggie, and I was hammered. Just saying, I won't be hammered today, but I just.
I mean, feel free. You know what I mean? It's a holiday weekend, my friend.
That's right. That's right.
True.
Yeah. Bride of Frankenstein. That could be cool, dude. Like, I could see some third party, Bride of Frankenstein heads or something coming out and popping that on
just
there.
a head away
cool
from
too.
that, really.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, the dress is going to be very versatile, man. I think the dress is going to be extremely
I think
versatile.
Frost Elves will be a big one that you'll see with that. Yeah.
Yep, I think you could do like a Frost Elf Queen, kind of an Artemis, type of equal or something like that up in the Northlands. It'd be kind of cool. But yeah, SDL will be on there later on today. Dub, what do you got going on? You got some new videos? You're making videos today at your pop up?
Oh, I'm sure it will. Big video tomorrow from Retro Toy Con, which is a
nice.
fun show. So that's where you see things like the G.I. Joe Defiant in a shipper box, complete for $9,000. Like those types of just out of this world crazy stuff you see. It's fun. Yep. And if you're in the area, come to Jefferson, Georgia, and get your Figura Wave and eat pizza and go to the brewery with us.
There you go.
That sounds awesome.
Yeah.
Very cool.
Mel, I just watched Euro Legions the other day. That was very good. So I have a question for you quickly. I asked it in the Patreon chat, but I don't know if anybody's there. Did you guys actually do a show talking about? No, I mean to answer my question. I think there are people in there. I'm not putting down the Patreon's great. Join the Patreon. It's great.
I'm not
but
very
like
good
you
at
guys, did you guys talk about Monster Force on a show? Because I just watched. You did.
There's a Patreon episode where we.
I look for it.
I'll look for it. Dive into. I'll
look for
see
it.
if I can get John.
Yeah, they talked about it quite a bit. It was fun.
Yeah.
All right, yeah. Send me the link to that if you can, or let me know which episode it was because I couldn't find it the other day and I want to listen to it while I was shooting that. Bill's video's up. Go watch Bill's video. Toy Bro has
D13 sale tonight as well.
Yes, yeah. Get those wings. Look at those wings again, Bill.
Trevor, you want some test shot Monster Force?
Oh, wow!
Raising the bar here.
That deep
Things just got real.
But shit, Dub.
Are you a baller or not?
I do have some.
Yeah, I know. Are you in or what?
Hey, you have things I want on that shelf behind you.
Oh, okay. Oh, 1/6 stuff is starting to go. Ooh,
the body that comes with those wings is
the silver
completely
surfer,
chromed out silver as well. It's
Silver Surfer over here.
That is nice.
How well will that crack in half? Can you break that?
But it's not black metal.
It's not black metal.
And that's that's the outfit it comes with.
No.
I'm gonna buy one just to snap in half.
I also have a video review of these three up as well, but not the blue ones that are coming out tonight yet. I did a photo just of those.
Cool. And just to throw out, I know Toy Bro has some stuff for the some videos for the retailer wave. Some figures too. Those were good.
Michael Carter saying the D13 sale, is that true? That it might have been changed to tomorrow? That's the first I've heard of that.
Oh, was it? Okay.
I didn't hear that.
Yeah, I was wondering why they were doing it on the same night as the Figura Obscura. I think they were talking about that Wednesday, and I'm like, that's curious.
I was trying to get him to do it yesterday.
Yesterday they did too.
I saw a promo photo for PGG tonight. Looks like they're having the Lord, Stephen Bisciotti, on.
Whoa!
I don't know.
What?
Yeah, that's what I saw.
That will be an interesting combination of things.
Yeah,
that's gonna be fun. Yes, definitely, man, for sure. Yep. So is D13 tonight? I think it's Sunday. Yeah, it said it's Sunday at 8 p.m. Okay, so there you go. D13 sale is tomorrow. Yes, thank you. Cool.
Beautiful.
All right. Well,
We changed it.
thank you guys for coming on and doing this. Is always a lot of fun. I know not as much fun when you have no idea what it is, but it was still cool to see. Right? Obviously, we didn't know what to. Well, Bill and I, but everybody else didn't know what to expect. And it was good. It looks good. I'm pleasantly surprised with the response to it because I was a little unsure as to be people thinking it's kind of plain or whatever. But I think it's cool, man. I love it, and I love this line. I do want more. I don't care if they drag it out or they give me everything next year, whatever. But thank you guys for coming on. Appreciate it. Thank everybody in the chat for sticking around. We had like 130 people in here at one point. Hope you all hit that like button. Leave a comment. How many you buy? And leave a comment over on Bill's. How many he made you buy? Or if the pictures helped, let me know that too. That's always nice to know. Yeah, absolutely, Kev. Yep. Me too. This is always fun to get up in the morning and do something like this. Tell my wife good morning and goodbye. I'm going to go downstairs and talk about toys with people.
So I was.
I had it on the calendar, and my daughter said, "What could you possibly be streaming about?" in the morning.
My wife woke me up today. It was like, she's like, John, she's like, wake up. Don't you have something to do today? And I was like, I was dead asleep, and I was like, wait, what did I forget? And she's like, aren't you going live this morning at 8:30? You told me. And I'm like, oh yes, I love you so much.
Well, yeah, I woke up to a notification from Trevor sending the link because I wasn't expecting to be on, and I was like, oh crap, I gotta.
You said you wanted to be on.
No, I asked you if you were having a show, and you're like, what are you trying to like weasel your way in there? I'm like, I really
like,
wasn't.
I'm not going to invite you. Like, come on.
I
love it.
really
Curtis is
wasn't,
like,
but,
what?
I mean,
I think
I'll
it's
be
in,
on.
I think it's in the toy YouTube bylines at this point.
Yeah, I was just trying to promote
Curtis
your
must be
show.
at least be invited. If he
Have
doesn't
you
to show
invited
up,
Curtis?
at
Check
least.
yes or no.
The
Yes,
only
exactly.
show that I try to force my way into is SDL because I love the post FO drop SDL where we get to like talk about it, and all of a sudden you can share some things, and Jeremy and Bill like we get a little bit more of the behind the scenes, which is really fun.
Mhm.
Yep, I love that part so much.
Yeah.
Yeah, if I could hack the interface for StreamYard, I would just put a little checkbox. So like, when you're setting up, is it going to be today or what day is going to be on? Are you
Invite
inviting Curtis? Is Curtis?
Yeah, you could just have that as your bottom
Yes.
part. Yes, I am available.
Right.
Yeah.
Exactly. Cool. Yes. Yeah, dude, that would be great. Yeah, especially for these because I know Eric is like a big fan of Christmas Carol, and yeah, for sure, man, I would love that. Didn't you do one? I think you were on with us for Marley, though, right? You were on with us for Marley. I'm pretty sure.
One thing that just reminded me with Eric on there, I'm interested to see if they do a second version of this, a retail version. I'm interested to see what the recolor would look like because that Marley is so vibrant. The retailer one, I'm interested to see what they would do with this. So that'll
Yeah,
be
I
fun.
can't imagine that they wouldn't do the same thing, but you never know. I mean, maybe it just doesn't work with this, and then the dress is white. Do you retail?
I mean, maybe they make her more like pearlized or something, or I don't know.
Yeah.
That'd be nice.
Translucent for me.
Well, I mean, if it
Translucent
is
would be good.
if it is a haunted man, which I think have they said this?
They said that the Marley was kind of
Marley was a
they pulled
nod.
from haunted,
Yeah.
To the haunted mansion. So Eric Miller, I'm sure there's other people, but I mean, he is a haunted mansion fanatic.
Oh yeah.
So he may know of another ghost in there that this might like line up with. So maybe there is like something specific that they're going with, not just that color scheme. I don't know. I don't know it well enough to say, but it'll be interesting to see what they do. But it's gonna be cool, man. I think it's really cool. And as white with that dress, you could dye it too. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
So you could get all sorts of colors out of that. So
She could be a poison ivy.
yeah, exactly.
Ooh.
Exactly. All right, guys, go watch Bill's video. I'm gonna do that myself and maybe get a third cup of coffee. I don't know if I really want to
Get Eric.
wired. 3:00. I'm gonna be on John's show. Like, oh my god, like. I'll be awake.
I hope you'll be
Not because
a
of
little bit
you,
more happy.
but just because I'll be overwired and then tired because I didn't get any sleep last night. All right, wait, what is this, guys? Shh. Stop talking about it. At least that's the way he's saying it in my head, anyway. All right, guys, thank you very much. Go get your stuff and have fun, and happy Thanksgiving and Black Friday weekend, Cyber Monday weekend. Get your stuff. One more thing, we talked about this yesterday. You know, in the midst of all this buying for ourselves, you know, obviously you're hopefully buying for other people or something. But if you're looking for something to do, Cabal Cares on the Cabal right now. There's a whole bunch of great stuff for donations to go to Toys for Tots. Hopefully, going to break the record from last year, which I think was like $5,000 or something like that last year.
7,000.
7,000.
It was 7,000 last year, so maybe 9,000 this year. Who knows? But the great thing I've seen people doing is doing like anonymous gift entries to other people too. So that's been really cool to see. So if you know anybody who's, you know, struggling, maybe can't go out and, you know, get an all-in wave and Figura Obscura and stuff, you know, maybe throw a couple of chances their way or something like that. So that was really cool. Just, you know, thinking about other people, not just the kids. We love the kids, but, you know, other people within the Cabal and your friends. Yeah, they're fine. Yeah, the kids. All right. All right. That's it. We're out of here. Goodbye. Good night. Good luck.